Yo, what is going on, guys? Episode number 11 of the GM series of the New Jersey Devils. And if you guys watched last episode, you did realize we did lose in 5 games against the Carolina Hurricanes. Our offense was so dead, it wasn't even funny. We started out strong with a nice 6-3 win, and in the next 4 games, we didn't even score 6 goals. So that was really sad. 3 of the games we scored 1, and one of them we scored 2, which was right there, but we let 4 goals in each game besides the second game. Just terrible showing from us. In the first series against the Jackets, we scored 3, 3, 3, 4, and then 0, but then we finished off again with 1, and then we got a nice 4. So we scored 4 a few times, and 3, and then the second series, we couldn't score even 2 goals most of the games. So just a terrible showing from us there, and we can quickly look at our AHL team. I'm not going to really get in depth into this, but we'll simulate and see if we go in the first round. We're not going to make any movements because they had a very good year. Bernier is leading them in goals, but they do lose the first 2 games at home, so we win 1 away. So it looks like we can't really score there either, but we do get the next 2 games there. So I guess that's pretty good, but the first 2 games we do get shut out. And we definitely want some forwards, I would say. We can go with I think this is pretty good. I mean, we could go for McDavid, but don't, you know what, we'll go there anyway. He's only 3.5 yellow stars, so we can definitely go with some more scouting there. So we have a wait a sec. Oh no, there you go. We already played the first 2 games. That's why. So we are 3. I believe we are 3-3. Yep, this is game number 7. Are we gonna go to the next round, or are we done? We are going to the next round, so that is pretty good. Mateau has 6 assists and Timmins has 5 goals. We're going up against the Province Bruins, or I don't even know exactly what they're called, but we are going to see if we could beat them and maybe go to the next round. A nice 5-1 win away, followed by a 3-2 loss, and then a 5-3 loss, and a 1-0 shutout win there from Kincaid, and a 2-1 win. And can we go? Nope, we lose that game, and we win this game, but we're going to the next round against the Abbotsford Heat, I believe. I don't remember what AHL team. I think it's the Flames. But anyway, yes, it is. Granlund, McCratton, that's the Flames. But we lose the second game, the third game, and we lose that game. 1 more loss, and we were out. We get a win there. Can we keep this series alive here? We need 2 wins. It's slow simulating. I feel the loss. I could feel it. And we pull off a loss. I don't know if that was just simulation going or it already knew we were going to lose that game. But anyway, I'd say our AHL team did exceptionally well. Our NHL team did alright. I mean, it was pretty cool winning against the Jackets in the first round. But we did go up 3-0. And then we got destroyed after that. And then it was also not really cool seeing the Carolina Hurricanes like dominate us. So not the best in Carolina. Very sad comeback for the Jackets that almost happened. Luckily, we won Game 7. And our AHL Albany Devils, they played fairly good in my opinion. And we're just going to quickly go all the way, and we're going to see what we have. I don't remember exactly what draft picks we have. I believe we have at least another draft pick. I could be wrong. I probably am wrong. But I'm going to say we have another player. I'm hoping no one retired. But let's see. Did anyone retire? We'll go points-wise. So we'll see. So Yager did retire. He was 1 point away from 1,800. So that's going to be pretty crucial right there. He was so good for us. Solani retires. It looks like that may have been every player on our team was just Yager. Yep, just Yager. And did Marty retire? No. Marty did not retire. Yager did not retire. Oh, Yager did retire. Sorry about that. But no one else did retire. Elias is still here. And St. Louis retired. I didn't even notice him. But let's begin the NHL draft. So we don't have any draft picks. So that's actually hilarious. I don't even... Oh, we traded for, I believe it was Kane. I believe we traded our first round pick for Kane. Evander Kane, the same guy who has done absolutely nothing for us. We could trade Elias for a first round pick. And to be completely honest... let's see. This guy's probably going to put around 40 to 50 points for us. That is very crucial for us. And, I mean, I'd say he could retire after this year, so maybe we go for the first round pick. But I want to be an NHL team. I mean, not an NHL team. That is getting pretty embarrassing right now. I want to be a playoff team. If we can get a better offer from another team who wants Elias, maybe we do this deal, but for a 26th round pick, no thank you. But let's see if we can. Oh, the 24th round is not terrible. I'm looking for around the 20th if we can get 22nd. Would the Rangers do this? Where is he? I don't know if they even want Elias. Elias. They do. So the 22nd round pick and Elias. Well, no, for Elias. But we'd have to also throw in. Josephson did not get better again. He is going to go. I'm sorry, but he's not getting better. We're gonna add Josephson to this mix, and we're gonna see what teams want both of them, and we'll have a good first round pick. Nope. Okay, Ottawa Senators, 12th. That is a very good pick. I would definitely take this. They need to add a player until this is a good trade because they are short on players. So they need 2 players, I believe, or they salary cap. Definitely salary cap, I would say. Yes, it is. How much can we add to Elias? Don't want to add more than 2 million. You can only add 2.63 and it still doesn't work, so we'll see if they have any players who have a ton of cap, but I doubt it, and who also don't have much trade value. Okay, let's see. They have, I'd say, Gotch, and then we could take some salary, I guess, away. Apparently this still doesn't work. I don't understand why not. Maybe this Robinson guy needs to get someone else. This guy? Why doesn't this work? Over the salary cap. Okay, and they just declined it, so that's pretty cool. Okay, so let's quickly get this over again. Okay, so where is he? Elias. Josephson and Elias. We're going to make a package combo deal for both of them to get rid of both of them, because Elias is good and all. I think he's going to retire this year, so why keep him if he's going to retire? And Josephson has just not been getting even close to being better. The 13th. This, they just need to add a player, and we are good. So let's see. Acton and Kessie. Okay, so value-wise, what is it at around? Let's go and see if we could estimate its value. Don't think we'll be able to. I mean, that looks around 1/5. This, you know what, we'll add something here. We'll add something to the mix. We'll add a 2nd round pick next year. I know it doesn't look that realistic, to be honest, but do we get a 1st round pick of the Edmonton Oilers this year? No, we don't. So it looks like we're not going to have a 1st round pick in the draft this year. That's pretty sad. And the Winnipeg Jets lost Kane. I don't remember exactly what that trade was for, but they do get McDavid. And some of these players are going a little bit further than I would expect. Clark went 16th. Don't know who else. We'll just simulate the rest of this. We have a 24th round pick here, so I'm assuming nothing too special, to be honest. We're not even going to make any trades. A American playmaker from the WHL who is 17, or a power forward from the OHL right winger, or a left winger from the, or a sniper. That sounds good. We're gonna go with him. We don't have any input on him or how good his drafting is gonna be because we didn't scout him good, I guess. But sniper, left winger, 2nd round. Guess go with him. Okay, now we'll go to the. So that dropped. So we have to replace Yager. That's a key. We also are not sure on what we want to do with Travis Zajac and Patrick Elias and Evander Kane. Those are 3 question marks. So let's go to center-wise. We'll see what we have. Zajac's still our 1st centerman, basically, but he's going to be traded or possibly traded. We're not going to resign Sestito. We're not going to resign Zajac. And we have this guy here who could be a pretty big trade asset. He's 3.5 stars, so he's not terrible. But I don't think he's going to get much better. 3.5 yellow stars is not the best. Matthias Tedenby will be getting a contract extension. Not going to be getting more money. We're going to go with 1.8 for 2 years on this guy. Green star, so that's pretty good, but he's 25, so 2 more years. That's why I'm giving him 2 years, because once he turns 27, he can't get better. Carter, you had a pretty good year. You'll be getting an extension, not more than $1 million though. You'll just get 1 year at $1 million. Could save money in that, but I really don't care. Just like to give him a nice contract. This guy right here, Brett Berlin. This is the sniper, I believe we picked up. We'll sign him for 7.25 for 3 years, and we don't want that guy. So, and well, you don't want Boychuk either. Sorry about that, Boychuk. And right wingers, Ryder. He had a great year. He seems like he's amazing in this game. Not real life though. We'll sign Ryder 2 years at 3.85. So that's a somewhat reasonable contract. After those 2 years, I say we trade him. Bruner, I believe he actually got worse or something, but he'll be staying on the team for 1.8 for 3 years, so that's a pretty good deal for him for only 80 overall, playing on the third line or so. Bernier will not be continuing with us, so sorry about that, Bernier, but just not fitting with us, to be honest. Nylander, whatever you want to call him. I'll call him William because that's what the cool kids say, but he is basically our best prospect in terms of forwards. We have some pretty good defensive forwards, but nothing too special. No 5 stars, no Ekblads, but Green we're definitely going to keep. He's a solid franchise player for us, in my opinion. He may not be like an 88 overall or anything, but he's very good. Harold should have been gone years ago there, but you'll be gone. Holden will be gone as well. And I believe Helligenson was gone. He's a pretty good player in their actual system, but not in this game. Severson's 4 green stars, so he's pretty good in this game. This guy is not getting re-signed or anything. Goalie-wise, Brodeur is still an 85 at 43 years old, so that's something shocking. Kincaid 79 overall, so if he can get to like an 82 or 83, he'd be a solid backup for us. Even 79 is a pretty solid backup, but still, he's already 25. It's getting there. It's getting up there. And we have Brodeur 65 overall, only 20 years old. I feel like he is going to be an 80 to 85 overall in 2 or 3 years. So pretty exciting stuff there. But let's quickly simulate up to the free agency and see if we can pick up anything. So basically, I don't think we want to pick up any defensemen. We already have enough of defensemen. We didn't lose any defensemen, but I definitely want to pick up a replacement for Jágr. Andy Green is back. Ryder is back. Carter is back. Bruner is back. Tenby is back. And Byron, I'm going to call him Byron. I think it was actually that, Byron. He is back as well. We got everyone we wanted. And like I said again, we want to replace someone for Jágr because Jágr retired. And maybe we want to get a second line or third line center in this free agency because I do want to trade Zajac. But I do have 1 or 2 trades that I may want to try and test out and see if they work. But first, let's see what free agency has to offer here. I'm going to expect nothing too special, maybe an 84, 85. Jonathan Taves is not happening. He's not going to be on the Devils because A, we don't have enough money, and B, we don't have enough money, and C, we definitely don't have enough money. And he just, I don't know, if we got him, that just doesn't seem realistic. Pretty sure the Hawks wouldn't lose him to free agency. They may trade him before that, but that's not going to happen. So Hagelin, that would add speed to the team. That would be pretty good, but I don't think that's the best fit for us, to be completely honest. Let's see what else we have. We can get Briere. He could possibly replace Jágr, but he's only going to put up 20 points a year. I'm looking at Jokinen. How many points is he going to put up a year? 44 for Jokinen. I'm thinking about doing this. Juicy J being a part of the New Jersey Devils, a 2-way forward. You know what? We're going to try this. 3 teams want him. We're going to give him the big bucks. We're going to go $3 million at 2 years. See if we can get him. We're also going to see potential-wise who is up here. We have this guy right here who will be getting an offer from us, and he will definitely be joining us at 9.50. And LeBlanc is not going to be getting an offer. And let's see goalie-wise. I don't think there's going to be anything. Not age overall. Emery, no thank you. And that's pretty much going to be it. I think Jokinen could replace Jágr in terms of value to the team. Jokinen may be doing a bit better stuff on certain ends like defense and stuff, but Jágr, his points are going to be hard. We got that guy, so a nice solid rookie to the team. Really hoping we can get Jokinen, because if we don't, that's going to be negative for us. And welcome to the team, Jokinen. So Jokinen is going to replace Jágr. I feel like pretty similar players. Jágr is definitely a bit better offensively. Jokinen's a bit better defensively. But in terms of their value to the team, I feel like it's going to be pretty close. And that's pretty much it. I don't really want to do much. You know, maybe, you know what? Here. Actually, I want to try one more thing. We wanted to sign a centerman, so we're going to try that. Tyler Kennedy, he is interested in 3 teams. We'll give him 2.75 for 2 years. I feel like this is a pretty good trade, pretty good deal for us. If this could go through, I feel like he could be a great third-line centerman for us. And Josefson, so if he could, there you go. So we get a pretty good free agency. No superstars acquired or anything like that. But we're gonna quickly go to preseason, quickly look at our team, and see what we want to do. To be honest, we're gonna probably do 1 trade this episode, but that is gonna be it. Just 1 trade, and I'm not sure what we want to do. We have a first-round pick this year, so that is good. But this year that just happened, that we didn't have a first-round pick, had a lot of good players out there. Sadly, we didn't get any of them, so that is sad because we didn't get a first-round pick. But do we want to trade for another first-round pick next year, or do we want to get a good player this year? Because I definitely want to be a playoff team. Some of our players are getting older, and maybe we trade some of our older players now before they retire, like what happened to Yager. Obviously, Yager's value wasn't too high anyway, but still. So this is taking extremely long, but as you can see, Gallagher is still up there. I was thinking about going for him because he could add speed to the team, but I just don't see that as a very realistic play. I feel like Gallagher is just going to keep getting better, and Montreal would resign if they had the money, and if not, he would be picked up by a team in like 2 days or so. But we do have 2.27 mil left, which is pretty bad in my opinion, but it's not terrible. We still have a little bit of extra stuff. Our team's average age is 30 or so. So that's not the youngest team, but it's not the oldest. I believe the Devils in real life are probably like 33 average age or so. So the past 3 years since we picked you as head coach, okay, this is our final year, looking for 43 wins. We put 44 or 46 last year. That's very good. So we definitely want to get forwards, not defensemen, not goalies, forwards. We'll go with this 6 weeks. Hopefully we can get something decent in here. Maybe we can pull a Crosby. We can pull a nice pack. Just kidding. This is GM. But anyway, let's quickly take a look at our team's trading value. We'll maybe make a quick trade real quick. So one of these players is moving. We've got 3 or 4 options, and one of them is moving. So our first option is Evander Kane. Our second option is, where is he? Travis Zajac. Our third option is Yosefson, and our fourth option is Eliash. We're going to go with option A, and we're going to see if this trade will work. Got a lot of people requesting it, and it looks like it is pretty far off, to be honest. Nazem Kadri, who has probably will pop up 60 points for us if we do get him. He'll be our first-line centerman instead of Henrique. Henrique will stay at the second line, but he would definitely provide a bigger upside than Zajac, in my opinion. He doesn't have very good face-offs, not very good physically, but puck skills, shooting, and skating, and even senses are very, very good, and defense is about average. He's more of an offensive centerman, or centerman. Zajac's more of a defensive centerman, very good at defense, very good senses, very good physical, not very good physically, but pretty good physically, pretty good puck skills. Shooting is okay, skating is okay. This guy's going to put up 40 or 50 points, so it's sort of similar, but Kadri's a bit younger, got more value to him. If we can get this to work, I'd be happy. If we could add Yosefson to this deal. If they would accept it, I would be very happy. If we can get a second-round pick as well. Nazem Kadri, are you a newest part of the New Jersey Devils? No, you are not. If we add a third, would you do this? Nope. How about if we just do a fifth? They don't want that at all. They don't want to take the salary of Zajac. So, you know what? I'll work with them. I'll work with them. If I take away $1 million, if they add the second, do we have a deal? No, we don't have a deal. So if I add 1.5, do we have a deal? They are not at. Okay. Final offer. $3.5 million on Zajac and Yosefson for Nazem Kadri. Do we have a deal? No, we still don't. So I guess Kadri is not going to be part of the Devils, and we will move on and see who else wants Zajac. So we want a centerman. No, we don't even want a center. We want a forward though. Nothing here, to be honest. Washington, they got Hagelin, so they're going to be a bit better this year. Nothing here, to be completely honest. Winnipeg, McDavid, that would be nice, but it just doesn't work out for me, in my opinion. So nothing there. Anaheim, nothing there. Boston, Some of these players would be nice, obviously, but I just... not very realistic. We could go with a rookie, but I think we already have enough rookies. Nylander, definitely want to make sure he gets better. We definitely want to focus on him, kind of build around him. But we do need another good centerman, in my opinion. Or even just another forward overall. It's hard. I don't really know who I want, to be honest. We have some... you know what? O'Reilly wouldn't be... no, Stastny would be a great fit for our team. That would be very, very good, in my opinion. This is not going through because I think the player-wise is in their favor. Well, they need one more player to add to this equation. Jordan Tutu is a pretty solid fourth liner who could replace Bernier. I believe he's like 77 over... oh, that was right. He's got really good physical category. That is unbelievable. This guy's probably going to put up 10 points, 15 points, maybe 20 points in the year. Got a ton of penalty minutes. Overall, a okay player. But if we can get this to work, I would be very happy. If they can throw in a second and a third. Stastny is, I would say, somewhat really similar to Zajac. I mean, re-looking at this trade, I just realized he's only 84. I thought he was an 86, but apparently he's not. So rethinking this, I don't think I'd actually want to do this, to be honest. Kind of feel like he's exactly like Zajac, but a bit slower and a bit worse. Josephson's definitely a lot better than Tutu, so I'm going to actually reject that deal without even making a trade, so that's all my fault. This next one, we you know what? Johansson would be a great pickup for our team if this would work. We could easily build around him. I think this would be a good trade. We'd also love a third-round pick. Ryan Johansson, are you a part of the New Jersey Devils? We don't want to fill up the void of Zajac, so I'll offer the same thing I did with the other team, $1.5 million for Johansson. Welcome to the team, Johansson. Welcome to the team. That is going to be a great pickup for our team. Ryan Johansson, he is a very, he's going to fit kind of with Barry. Barry is he's been great for us. And Mateau moved up to an 82 overall, so that is actually huge. I didn't even expect that. His shooting is extremely good. Well, his slap shot, that's the only thing that's good, his power. And overall-wise, he's a solid player, not the fastest, but 82 overall is very good, and he had an exceptional playoffs and regular season, so that's probably why he went up. And Merrill 78, which is basically the same as before, and everyone else hasn't really moved. 74 there, 73 for Boucher. And no one else really moved up. So, what do you guys want to see? Ryder's now our highest overall player, 85 overall. This guy, I'm hoping he pops up another 70-point season, but I don't really see it. But anyway, we picked up Johansson, who's 84 overall, 23 years old, 4.5 yellow stars. This guy is probably our franchise player right now. And all we traded for him was Josephson and Zajac, who I guess you could say sort of a franchise player, but now we have a franchise player to work with. Kane is an asset, in my opinion, to trade. We're going to give him some of the season, and I want your guys' opinions on what we do with him. I want to give him another chance because he only played half a season with us, but he played very bad. This guy, even on the Jets in the full season, only had half point per game. And then this season, he played good, but that was, oh, those are real stats. Oh, wait, no, they're not. I don't think the series, no, that wasn't a real stat. That was 2013, 2014, that was actual NHL simulation. So both of those years were very bad. In the real year, that year, he actually did good, but what do you think we should do with Kane? Do you think we trade Eliash away? Do we keep Brian Giunta? And do we keep Brodeur? Those are my questions for the next episode, and I want you guys to answer them. And another thing is, Kincaid went to an 83 overall, so as you see there, we have another backup to work with. And I don't really want to keep him in the AHL because he's too good there, in my opinion. I don't know if he'll get better. But anyway, it'd be nice to have him in the NHL. I feel like he's better than Brodeur, but Brodeur's value is probably nothing. But anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. The commentary was all over the place, I'll be honest. I made this video, making this video at like 4 in the morning. Well, 2:40 something, but anyway. Like I said again, if you enjoyed this, please leave a like, and be sure to leave comments. I probably prefer comments over likes in these type of videos, these GM videos. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time.
I need your time. When everything's wrong, you make it right. I feel so high, I come alive. I need to be free with you tonight.